Welcome to house number 2.
Literally, it is just steps away from the first home we were at.
Unbelievable. And what curb appeal?
Can I tell you something funny?
Yeah.
What if I told you it was the exact same house?
I wouldn't believe you.
No.
Same builder, same era.
You can see it's the same
Yeah.
design, but look at what they've done. They've got batten board siding that they've added.
Yep.
Can we talk about the door?
I love the color of the
I
door.
do
I love
too.
the actual
Right.
door. And I love the whitewashing of the brick. And I love these French country shutters.
It just gives it a very different vibe from that first home.
Yeah.
It's an amazing renovation.
Why are we still standing
Let's
here?
go.
Let's go.
Let's take a look.
See you afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Man.
This cannot be the same house.
Let's just talk about this great room, which was not a great room. It was a great 3 rooms. They even bumped the ceiling up, Tina.
Yes, and look at the architectural details. They put in beams.
Those beams are beautiful.
Okay.
So do you miss your walls right now?
Well, maybe not so much.
What's that?
Maybe not so much. But
Yeah.
hey, my window's still there.
That's a
That
good
pretty
window. The living room even looks brighter and bigger because there are no walls.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So when we walked into the first home,
Yep.
you know, we had a wall here.
Yeah, this was one wall.
And then we walked into the dining room.
Yep.
Okay. This dining room also has sliders, but it also has a pool in the
Look
backyard.
at that beautiful pool and the deck and this awning. We have to check out what's back here because I see something that I don't think I've ever seen before. Look at this pantry.
Was this an add-on?
I think it was I don't think there was anything beyond the carport at the last house.
But what a great, you know, mudroom / pantry.
Smart.
Yep.
Smart.
Okay. So let's check out the kitchen.
Okay.
I agree now, you know, to be able to overlook the whole room.
Yes. This is an entertainer's. We've said dream. This really is. You could invite 50 of your friends over and not even think about it.
You know, part of keeping the whole open concept, the floating shelves.
Love it.
Particularly the live edge. You know I absolutely love that kind of stuff.
And it looks so good.
Even though you don't have, you know, regular cabinets here, you have plenty of cabinets on this side.
What do you say we follow the same path we did in the first house and check out the basement?
Sounds
first?
good.
Okay.
All right. Head downstairs. Okay. You have a half bath, and it has been updated. And one feature that I think is really cool is the ceiling tile.
That is so cool. Okay, I remember this room.
They're using it now as an office, but this would make a great bedroom as well.
And light and bright. All right, let's
Okay.
check out what would have been the family room in the other one.
Just look at the difference a few things have made.
Yeah.
Okay, so they painted the fireplace.
Yeah.
And they painted the paneling, and look how great it looks. It just shows what a simple coat of paint will do.
And then they add these beautiful doors to the back patio, which is covered, which is very neat.
So I know that the door behind us is not a closet.
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay.
Talk about renovation.
Wow. This is the entertainment room.
It's made for movie night, that's for sure.
Boy.
And they even added storage over here, which you need some
yeah.
storage in this house, right?
Right.
All right. We've seen all these levels. We have one more to go.
Let's go.
All right.
All right. This is starting to look a little familiar.
It sure is.
This is the original oak flooring. So they've just refinished it and put a darker stain on it, which I like.
I do too. It's kind of like a walnut stain.
Yep. So here is the full bath, and it's been nicely remodeled.
Very nice. All right. I have bedroom number 1, nice window, very nice and cozy. And then bedroom number 2, very similar, just a little larger, closet window.
Okay, so what's left? The primary.
Primary.
Ah, the design elements in this home are just so fun. The wall with the weathered wood look,
Very shabby chic.
very shabby chic. I know there's a bathroom.
Oh,
nice
wow.
ensuite.
They did a great job.
They took my advice with the double vanity.
Yep. It's hard to believe they're the same. And it just seems a lot larger
Oh,
than
look-
the other
I know.
space.
Look how much it's opened up this space.
And great looking. Okay, but we have double doors.
Closet.
This isn't a closet, it's a room.
What a walk-in closet this is.
Yeah. great built-ins, and washer and dryer in the room.
What a finish to a great home.
Yeah, this one's gonna be tough, though. Okay. Wow! What a house.
It's just so nicely
Yeah,
done.
nice to have a pool.
Is this phenomenal?
Yeah, but even, the back facade of this house looks great.
It
It's
has
so
everything.
dimensional and interesting
Yeah.
now with the bump out
and the
and the
deck.
awning and the decks. It's great.
It has
And
the
other-
outdoor space, the indoor space.
Yeah.
Can you believe it's the same house?
I can believe it is
Yeah.
the same house because you could see the other house in this house. Yeah.
So many details.
Right. What about that lower level? Okay.
You love it?
That is
perfection.
the hangout room.
It really,
It is.
really was.
So now it's the moment of truth.
Mm-hmm.
4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,200 square feet, plus the basement. Built in 1973, and it was renovated approximately 4 years ago.
So I'm going to give you a guess of 850,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna go higher at,
Could be.
I'm just gonna say 925.
The list price is $765,000.
What a bargain!
What a bargain.
Amazing price.
That
It
is
is.
incredible with all the renovations.
With all of this.
With a pool.
Well, you wowed us with this house. Let's go to the next one and be wowed. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think we can stay and try out the pool though?
No, it's a working day.
Work.